How's it going, everybody? This is the PPC Cave. This is Gene Villanose and Ryan Fenton. And this is a new podcast and YouTube channel where we discuss Google Ads from a lead generation and an e-commerce perspective. And we just want to have this technically our first episode, talk about why we're different and what you'll learn when you listen to the PPC Cave. So go ahead, Ryan. We could start with that first bullet point.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So I think one of the main things that why we're kind of different really is because, we both have experience in e-commerce, but we also have the lead generation experience as well. And I think, going over that will make it kind of interesting to kind of compare and contrast between different strategies, how we implement campaigns, the setup, the structures, and also really kind of share our tips and tricks that we're seeing in the industry, all the kind of latest and greatest kind of strategies and, kind of give you guys really experience and ideas on what to do for your campaigns and the best way to kind of structure them and set them up for your clients, really. So I think that's one of the things. And, also me being from the UK, Gene, you're from the US, I think it kind of just gives us that kind of different kind of source, really, when it comes down to obviously, you having clients in the US primarily, me having UK clients primarily. And, the markets are so different. There's certain similarities, but they're also quite different. And I think that's really, really interesting. Did you have any points you wanted to make on that as well?
Yeah, there's so many things that we can talk about in this first intro episode, but one of them I do want to mention is actually not in our show notes, but I think it's kind of good to dive into why we're credible in doing this. Is both me and Ryan have experience in Google Ads, independently managing different clients, and we're both Fiverr Pros. So that's how, that's kind of like a similarity that we have. We do Google Ads management for lead gen and e-commerce clients on Fiverr Pro. And a lot of that really gives us a bigger, wider scope of client that we work with. I've had clients that are fashion, and Ryan has had, HVAC clients. So it really, kind of leads to the point that there's such a unique perspective between lead gen and e-commerce, and more so even our experiences of Ryan's in an agency and mine more of in-house. For me, and Ryan can talk about this after, but for me, I have been in marketing and advertising for one company, basically one website that I am tasked to grow, and Google Ads is the most profitable, most efficient, and the fastest way that I've seen, grow this particular e-commerce website. But Ryan, and he could tell you more about this, is from that agency side, right, Ryan?
Exactly. Yeah. Obviously you're a one-man band kind of thing and a one-man company. Whereas for me, I've kind of dipped in and out of agencies pretty much for my whole career. And it's only really been in the last sort of like year or two that I've kind of gone freelance and started working for myself with my own portfolio of clients, just vast clients from like the UK, US, Canada, Australia, and all different industries from, lead generation, e-commerce. Gene, you mentioned HVAC there. I still have those guys. They're one of my favorite clients. Don't tell them I said that. Don't tell all my other clients I said that. But yeah, also, e-commerce and like a lot of like dog type of clients, the dog niche is really good. Just like home interiors, a lot of different niches that I've kind of worked in. And, obviously being from the agency side, it really kind of gets you into the mentality of managing different clients. Whereas obviously I imagine when you're in-house, right, it's all about that one specific company that you're working for. And I guess, do you have more drive because you have to get the results, right? You have to get the results for the boss, man, right? Sitting like 2 meters away from you, right?
Yeah, no, I definitely do agree that that's kind of what makes this podcast different from others. And this was kind of the point of this particular small intro episode, was you're having these two different views on how to do the same thing. We want the same thing for our clients, if it be in-house, if it be multiple clients, or if it be one client that you're tasked to scale. And that is to increase sales and decrease costs somehow. And what better way to do that than showing y'all how we do things on Google Ads. And so yeah, that's a little bit of why we're different, and I think you'll start to see more of that whenever we do release our series, and I think it's really important for us to almost celebrate the difference, because there are going to be conflicting views here, but iron sharpens iron in a way where it's, if I don't understand something or I see something from my small perspective, Ryan could definitely chime in and provide more color to that. So I think it's
I'll tell you
important.
when you're wrong. Absolutely.
Oh, I know you will. I know you will. And I'm sure we'll have a lot of those little, back
Yeah,
and
man.
forths. But at the end of the day, we're ready to provide value to anyone that's looking to scale their Google Ads through e-commerce and lead gen. So just real quick, we're gonna talk about when we're gonna release these episodes, both on Spotify and anywhere you listen to your podcast and YouTube. That's gonna be every Monday. Let's do Monday at 7 a.m. And 7 a.m. which time? Should we do it? I don't even know.
7 a.m. like New Zealand time or something.
7 a.m.
Because
New Zealand time.
exactly, because obviously I don't know what 7 a.m. is over here. Are you 7 hours
Exactly.
behind me, or what
I
time
have
is it
no.
there?
The time is, I don't even know, 1:21 p.m. in the mountain time,
1:21.
mountain
So
time zone.
yeah, it's a 7 hour difference then, because it's 8:21 here. So
Okay. Well, how about
yeah,
this, guys? We will release it on Monday, and we will edit this in the future and let y'all know the specific time once we agree on that. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a lot of different series, and I can't wait for y'all to tune in. Ryan, if you want to go ahead and let them know where they could find more of you if they're interested.
absolutely. You can find me at ryanfentonppc.co.uk. I have a Twitter as well. You can find me at ryanfentonppc there as well. Yeah, that's pretty much my main channels that I'm using at the moment. And obviously now with the PPC Cave, you can expect to hear my lovely British voice every other week when we release these episodes. Gene, how about you? Where can people find you?
Yeah, so by the time this is up, my website will be up and going at genevillanos.com. Genevillanos.com. We'll put that in the show notes. And also, if y'all have any questions, we'd love to hear from y'all. I know Google Ads is confusing. Go ahead and shoot us an email at theppccave@gmail.com. Again, that's theppccave@gmail.com. And we'll talk to y'all soon.